Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by for this video. So today's videos will be all about the wedding. So this is just another wooden sign, and it says, "We know you would be here today if heaven wasn't so far away." But we will be using that like big Victorian styled frame that we used for the seating chart at the bridal shower. I will be showing that in a minute. But we will be putting the pictures of our loved ones that have passed away onto there, and so this will just sit right in front of that like frame. And then here is that Victorian style frame that will be hanging the pictures of our loved ones on. This next item is a Victorian style umbrella, and it is white, lacy all over it, and I will be using this as a prop in some of our bridal photos. Next, I have some signs here. This one I got from Joann Fabrics on sale a while ago, and it is just like a chalkboard sign. It says reception, and there's like sparkles all over that, and then you can just hang that. And then these two signs I purchased from Joann's as well. This one says I'm his Mrs. and this one says I'm her Mr. And so these are really cute. Definitely will hang these up in our bedroom after the wedding as well. From Etsy, I purchased a bunch of sparklers. So there are 8 sparklers in each one of these like packs. So after the rehearsal, we'll be lighting these with our bridal party, and we will have our photographer and videographer there too. So I think that they will be able to get some really awesome pictures using these sparklers. I'm not sure if they will be used, all of them. They are extra long, they're not like your typical length, so they are supposed to last for a bit longer, and they are supposed to be better for pictures because of that reason. Next, I will be bringing 4 of the mason jars that my sister and I painted for the bridal shower to the reception, so that these can be placed on the head table, and so that myself and my bridesmaids can put our bouquets in here. And it can add some more decor. Like I've been saying, I am just really trying to use as many of these items as I can for multiple purposes. So the bouquets that I got the girls will be obviously used for the ceremony and walking down the aisle, and then I wanted them to serve as decor as well at the reception. So I'm just bringing these mason jars for that purpose. So if you have not seen my DIY chalked mason jar painting video, definitely check that out. It was a lot of fun to do, and I think that they turned out wonderful. And then here I have the Flower Girl buckets, and so we are incorporating all of the children in our lives. Matt has 3 nieces and 1 nephew, and I have 1 nephew. He's my cousin's child, but we call him my nephew, and then our son. So we will be doing 3 sets of children, and for them I got these buckets, and I have them filled with the rose petals already. But I got 2 smaller buckets, and then for Matt's niece that will be walking with Aiden, I got a slightly bigger bucket. And then there are the rose petals in there. And these buckets I purchased from Michael's, and then the rose petals I purchased from Etsy. And then my maid of honor bought these for the bridal shower, and we used them as like right behind mine and Matt's seats. And so on this side they say groom and bride, and then on this side it says thank you. And so we will definitely be using these for some pictures as well. And then in here are the lanterns, and I'm not going to take these out because I don't want to mess with them or do anything that could affect how they turn out. But I bought these from Etsy, and they are just like the paper biodegradable lanterns that you light and then you send off into the air. So here are those. And we are getting down to the last few things. I know this video is probably way too long, and I apologize for that. But we're down to the last few. And so these are our place card holders. And they're just like really tiny tree trunks, and then they have a slice for the place card to fit into. These I purchased from someone that was selling these on this wedding Facebook group that I'm a part of, and so she used these for her wedding and then she sold them to me and they worked out great. I didn't have to pay as much as I'm sure she did, and I will definitely be able to sell these after my wedding is done as well. So they come in a variety of shapes. These ones are all pretty similar, but there are some like bigger ones in the box that I have here. So here's one that has like a different type of shape to it. They're all super unique, but as you can see, this one is not like a perfect circle. And then here are the place cards. So they have a spot for the name and then the table number where that person will be seated. And I'm so excited to share is my bridal bouquet. And these I purchased from Etsy, and I bought a big version for myself and then a slightly smaller version for my mom to walk down with, and then smaller versions for my bridesmaids. So this is a 13-inch in diameter. For my mom, I believe it's an 8-inch, and then the one for the bridesmaids, I believe is a 6-inch. So this is just adorable and beautiful. They are real flowers that have been dried up and preserved, and I just think that this next to my dress is going to look amazing, along with these next to my mom's and my bridesmaids' dresses. They came with this like beautiful lace wrap around them, and then they have these really beautiful buttons or brooches. I'm not sure what these would be considered. Originally, the floral aspect of the wedding was not something that I really wanted to spend too much money on. I just always have a problem, even like when Matt buys me flowers, I hate seeing him spend money on something that is going to get thrown away. So I wasn't willing to spend a lot of money on the floral aspect, and I knew fresh cut real flowers would have been quite expensive. Originally I was going to be making my own bouquets using faux flowers, but I also don't think that they turned out like I really wanted them to, and I think that this like dried up version is so different and unique looking. Like I said, this brings really the aspect of the vintageness that I've been trying to incorporate with my wedding. And yeah, I'm obsessed with how these turned out. And while the bouquets are all pretty similar, I did get the boutonnieres and the corsages from that woman on Etsy as well. She was such a pleasure to deal with. But these are the boutonnieres that I got, and they are just dried up baby's breath in an ivory shade, and then they are just wrapped with twine. Here is the set of the corsages. They're pretty much like a very, very tiny version of the bouquet, and they have little bows on the bottom with a little pearl bead tying the bows together. Alright, and I had to go way far back from the camera to show this, but this is our guest book. And this is absolutely stunning. I think it is huge, as you can see. I'm not sure if it's even getting the full thing in here, but I purchased this from peachwick.com, I believe. So if you need websites, like direct websites to any of the products that I listed here, just ask me in the comments below and I will pull those up for you. I know saying that I got like a bunch of these items from Etsy isn't helpful, because there are so many shops on Etsy that this is a canvas style guest book, and it says Matthew, Indiana, May 7th, 2016, and the location that we are getting married at. And each guest pretty much is supposed to sign one of the leaves, but you are able to customize this. There are so many different options. If you don't want like a tree like this, there are other different options, and I think this is just a really modern form of a guest book, and it won't get stuffed in like a bookcase. It will be hanging on our wall for years and years and years of all the people that were able to join us on our big day. So like I said, you can customize the colors and the background and the words and everything. We pretty much picked a tan colored background, a dark brown colored like tree trunk and branches, and then some like ivory, really light tan leaves, along with the same color for the lettering down here. And then right here, hopefully you can see, there are 2 coral birds sitting on the tree. Coral is one of our main colors of the wedding, so it's definitely personalized to our wedding and to us. And then I will insert a picture of the centerpieces right now. And those I made in a video, and so if you're interested in how those were made, they were very simple. You can find that video on my channel as well. Next is something that I will not be using for the wedding, but I did purchase it for the wedding, and I'm still very happy with the purchase even though I won't be using it. But I purchased these little bird cake toppers before I bought the Swarovski crystal cake topper, and these are just like little wooden birds, and they have little like stakes on each of them. There's 3 pieces. This one says Matthew, I'm her Mr., and this one says Deanna, I'm his Mrs., and then this heart says our wedding date. So I decided to just stick these in this little flower arrangement, and I think it looks really cute in there, and it's definitely a really cute cake topper idea or option. And if you are interested in any particular item, let me know and I will get you the direct link to be able to purchase this for yourself. A lot of this stuff can be used as decor. It doesn't have to be for a wedding. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you have any comments or questions or anything. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, make sure to check the bottom description for all of my upcoming videos. I haven't really been able to focus too much on YouTube at all lately, so I've really missed it, and I can't wait to jump back into my filming routine. I have so many more videos that I have planned to film next, so be out on the lookout for those, and then definitely come back to check out the 2 videos that I'm filming immediately after this one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Take care, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!